Hello everybody, welcome. In this video, we are going to learn 12th standard mathematics. In standard 11, you have already learned the concept of trigonometric function. Trigonometric function plays an important role in integral calculus. Now, in this chapter, we will learn concept of an equation involving trigonometric function and its solution as well as their properties. Let's start with the chapter trigonometric function. So in this chapter there are units. The first unit is trigonometric equation and their solution. The second unit is solution of triangle. And in this unit there are some subunits: polar coordinates, relation between the polar coordinates and the Cartesian coordinates, solving a triangle, the sine rule, the cosine rule, the projection rule, application of sine rule, cosine rule and projection rule. And the third unit is inverse trigonometric function, and in this unit we have to learn properties, principal values of inverse trigonometric function. So let us start with the chapter. The first unit, that is trigonometric equation and their solution. Let's see what is the concept of trigonometric equation. An equation involving trigonometric function or functions of variable is called trigonometric equations. For example, 2 sin theta equal to 1 is equal to 0, tan theta plus 1 equal to 0, cos 3 theta equal to cos 5 theta. So these all are the trigonometric equations. So the next concept is solution of trigonometric equations. A value of variable which satisfies the trigonometric equation is called a solution of trigonometric equation. For example, so here sin theta equal to 1 by 2, which is given. Now for which angle sin theta is half? So we know that sin of pi by 6, that is sin 30, is equal to half. So therefore we can say theta is equal to pi by 6 satisfies the equation sin theta equal to half. So therefore pi by 6 is the solution of trigonometric equation sin theta equal to half. But trigonometric equation can also have either finite or infinite number of solutions. So here sin theta equal to half, that is equal to sin of pi by 6. So we get one solution, that is theta is pi by 6. But now here the given value of sin, which is half, which is positive. Now sin theta is positive in which different quadrants? So we can see sin theta is positive in first and second quadrant. The angle in first quadrant, which is exactly pi by 6, but the angle in second quadrant can be written as pi minus pi by 6. That means the angles, we can say the angles from first quadrant can be written as 2 pi plus theta, and the angle which are in second quadrant can be written as pi minus theta. So here sin theta equal to sin of n pi minus theta when n is odd, and sin theta equal to sin of n pi plus theta where n is even. So using periodicity we can say these statements. So now when n is 1, sin pi by 6 can be written as sin of pi minus pi by 6, that is equal to sin of 5 pi by 6. For n equal to 2, sin pi by 6 can be written as sin of 2 pi plus pi by 6, that is equal to sin of 13 pi by 6. For n equal to 3, sin of pi by 6 can be written as sin 3 pi minus pi by 6, that is equal to sin of 17 pi by 6. For n equal to 4, Sine pi by 6 can be written as sine of 4 pi plus pi by 6, that is sine of 25 pi by 6, and so on. So therefore here we get the different solutions, that is pi by 6, 5 pi by 6, 13 pi by 6, 17 pi by 6, 25 pi by 6, and so on. So here we can say sine theta is equal to sine of pi by 6. So we get one solution, theta equal to pi by 6, but the value sine pi by 6 can be equal with sine of 5 pi by 6. Sine pi by 6 can be equal with sine of 13 pi by 6. Sine pi by 6 equal with sine of 17 pi by 6, as well as sine pi by 6 equal to sine of 25 pi by 6. So we can say these all angles pi by 6, 5 pi by 6, 13 pi by 6, 17 pi by 6, and 25 pi by 6, and so on. These all are solutions of this equation. Let's see the concept of principal solution. A solution theta of trigonometric equation is called a principal solution if 0 is less than or equal to theta is less than 2 pi. That means whenever we solve any trigonometric equation, we get either finite or infinite solutions, but those solutions which are lies between 0 and 2 pi, that is 360 degree, those solutions will be called principal solution. Let's see the example. If we consider sine theta equal to 1 by 2. So already we have seen the solution for this sine theta equal to half are pi by 6, 5 pi by 6, 13 pi by 6, 17 pi by 6, 25 pi by 6, and so on. But here the only value pi by 6 and 5 pi by 6 are principal solution of sine theta equal to 1 by 2. So what is the reason? Because pi by 6 and 5 pi by 6 are lies between 0 and 2 pi. So here pi by 6 means 30 degree. So obviously we can say 30 degrees lies between 0 and 360 degree. And 5 pi by 6, that is 5 times 30 degree, 300 degree, which is also lies between 0 and 360 degree. So therefore here pi by 6 and 5 pi by 6 are the principal solutions. So note that 13 pi by 6, 17 pi by 6, 25 pi by 6, and so on. These are solutions but not principal solutions. So what is the reason? Because 13 pi by 6, 13 pi by 6, 17 pi by 6, these all values are not lies between 0 and 2 pi. So let's see the examples. The first example, find the principal solution of sine theta equal to 1 by root 2. Let's start with solution. So here given is sine theta equal to 1 by root 2. So for which angle sine theta is half? So obviously we know that sine of pi by 4 is equal to 1 by root 2. So therefore we can say sine theta equal to 1 by root 2, which is equal to sine of pi by 4. So by comparing these two, we can say theta equal to pi by 4. So we get one solution. So therefore theta equal to pi by 4, and here pi by 4 is lies between 0 and 2 pi. Now here the given value of sine, which is positive. Now where sine theta is positive? So sine theta is positive in first quadrant and second quadrant. The angle lies in first quadrant can be written as 2 pi plus some angle, and the angle lies in second quadrant can be written as pi minus some theta. So already we get one solution, that is pi by 4, which is lying in first quadrant. To calculate the another solution, we can use the allied angle formula, that is sine theta equal to sine of pi minus theta. Here theta is lying in second quadrant, so we can say this angle is pi minus theta. So we get sine theta equal to sine of pi minus theta. So therefore sine of pi by 4 can be written as sine of pi minus pi by 4, that is equal to sine 3 pi by 4. So here sine theta is equal to 1 by root 2, which is equal to sine pi by 4, and sine pi by 4 is equal to sine of 3 pi by 4. So therefore we can say theta equal to 3 pi by 4, and where 3 pi by 4 is lies between 0 and 2 pi. So therefore 3 pi by 4 is also principal solution. So therefore pi by 4 and 3 pi by 4 are the principal solution of sine theta equal to 1 by root 2. Let's see the next example. Find the principal solution of cos theta equal to 1 by 2. Now here, for which angle cos theta is half? So we know that cos of pi by 3, that is cos 60, is half, and obviously 60 degrees lies between 0 and 360. So therefore 0 is less than or equal to pi by 3, less than or equal to 2 pi. So therefore we can say theta is equal to pi by 3 is a principal solution. Now here given value of cos theta is positive. So therefore where cos theta is positive? Cos theta is positive in fourth quadrant and first quadrant. The angle in first quadrant which already we have find, that is pi by 3. Now how we can write the angle in fourth quadrant? So this angle can be written as 2 pi minus theta. That means the angle lies in fourth quadrant can be written as 2 pi minus theta. So therefore by using allied angle formulae we can say cos theta equal to cos of 2 pi minus theta. So therefore cos of pi by 3 can be written as cos of 2 pi minus pi by 3, that is cos of 5 pi by 3, and here the value 5 pi by 3 is also lies between 0 and 2 pi. So pi by 3 means 60 and 5 times 60 means 300 degree, that is obviously 300 degrees lies between 0 and 360 degree. So therefore 5 pi by 3 is also a principal solution. So therefore we can say pi by 3 and 5 pi by 3 are the principal solution of cos theta equal to 1 by 2. Let's see the next example. Find the principal solution of cos theta equal to minus 1 by 2. Now here the value which is given, it's negative. Now see, we know that cos of pi by 3 is 1 by 2. So therefore we can write cos theta equal to minus 1 by 2 which is given, and this value half can be replaced by cos of pi by 6. So we write cos pi by 3. Now we cannot compare this cos theta equal to minus cos pi by 3 because this side is positive and the another side is negative. So our target is changing this negative function in terms of positive. So that's why we should think in which quadrant cos theta is negative. So we know that cos theta is positive in first and fourth. That means cos theta is negative in second quadrant and third quadrant. So the second quadrant can be written as pi minus theta, and the angle in third quadrant can be written as pi plus some angle. So therefore by allied angle formulae, minus cos theta can be written as cos of pi minus theta or cos of pi plus theta. That means we are converting this negative angle in terms of positive cos angle. So therefore this minus cos pi by 3 can be written as positive cos of pi minus pi by 3, that is equal to cos of 2 pi by 3, and minus of cos pi by 3 can be written as cos of pi plus pi by 3, that is cos of 4 pi by 3. Now see, cos theta is equal to minus of cos pi by 3, but minus cos of pi by 3 is equal with positive cos of 2 pi by 3. So we can say theta is equal to 2 pi by 3, it is one solution. Similarly, theta equal to 4 pi by 3, the another solution. So therefore theta equal to 2 pi by 3, and here 2 pi by 3, that is 2 times 60, that is 120 degree, which is obviously lies in 0 and 360 degree, and the another solution 4 pi by 3, that is 4 times 60, 240 degree, which is also lies between 0 and 360 degree. So therefore we can say 2 pi by 3 and 4 pi by 3 are principal solution of cos theta equal to minus half. Let's see the next example. Find the principal solution of cot theta equal to minus root 3. Now, for which angle cot theta is root 3? That we have to think. The another option, we can convert this cot angle in terms of tan also. So therefore, cot theta equal to minus root 3, which is given. So if we take the reciprocal on both sides, so we can see tan theta equal to minus 1 by root 3. Now we have to think about for which angle tan theta is 1 by root 3. So we know that tan of pi by 6, that is tan 30 degree, which is 1 by root 3. So therefore here, given that tan of theta equal to minus 1 by root 3, and this 1 by root 3 can be replaced by tan of pi by 6. So here LHS is tan theta and RHS is minus tan pi by 6. But we cannot compare these two sides because one side is positive, another one is negative. So our target is changing this negative trigonometric function in terms of positive. Now we have to think about in which quadrant tan theta is negative. So tan theta is positive in first and third quadrant. So obviously tan theta is negative in second and fourth quadrant. So the angle lies in second quadrant can be written as pi minus some angle, and the angle lies in fourth quadrant can be written as 2 pi minus some angle. So therefore, by using allied angle formulae, we can say minus tan theta is equal to tan of pi minus theta, and minus tan theta equal to tan of 2 pi minus theta. So therefore, this minus tan of pi by 6 can be written as tan of pi minus pi by 6, that is equal to tan of 5 pi by 6. Similarly, minus tan pi by 6 can be written as tan of 2 pi minus pi by 6, that is equal to tan of 11 pi by 6. So here tan theta is equal with minus tan pi by 6, and tan of minus pi by 6 equal with tan of 5 pi by 6 as well as tan of 11 pi by 6. So we can compare here and we can say theta is equal to 5 pi by 6 and 11 pi by 6. So therefore theta equal to 5 pi by 6, where 0 is less than or equal to 5 pi by 6 less than or equal to 2 pi. So obviously here 5 times pi by 6, that means 5 times 30 degree, that is 150 degree, which is obviously lies between 0 and 360 degree. And the another one, theta is equal to 11 times pi by 6, that is 11 times 30, that is 330 degree, which is also lies between 0 and 360 degree. So therefore we can say 5 pi by 6 and 11 pi by 6 are required principal solutions.